Chapter 204. He's probably blind. Jia Yishan was speechless. She sounded like a jealous little woman. Was she jealous of Su Jingting? How could she be jealous? She said that she wouldn't be sad for a man in this life. It seems that I have broken the precepts in order to cover up her jealousy. Jia Yishan coughed awkwardly. I didn't mean that. It's the entertainment industry, after all. The artists have to sacrifice a little when it comes to styling and dressing. I can understand. Su Jingting was puzzled. I thought you didn't like it. I didn't say I didn't like it. So you like it? Su Jingting approached. I didn't say that I liked it either. Then do you like it or not? Su Jingting approached again. Jia Yishan fled. Su Jingting saw Jia Yishan's back as she ran away. He stood there and laughed. Jia Yishan went straight to her hotel, washed up, and rushed to the set. His phone vibrated. Su Jingting. Plane in an hour. Jia Yishan's heart tightened. He was leaving after an hour. How rushed was he? She was too busy sleeping to get along with him. What happened? Shaishan. Have a safe journey. Su Jingting. I miss you. Jia Yishan had a good night's sleep last night and was full of energy today. She was immersed in filming. What she did not know was that something big had happened at Beijing Huanya Company. Inside F Group, Su Jingting sat there without saying a word. He had gone to the film studio and had seen Jia Yishan's exhaustion clearly. He did not have the heart to ask her about Qimingcheng. After all, he was just a little jealous. It was not more important than his precious girlfriend. But that didn't mean that he would tolerate others bullying Jia Yishan. He had already instructed Su Yuji to come over immediately. Su Yuji was also miserable. Yesterday, he was called back to deal with official matters. He did not know how he had offended his brother, but assistant son could not stand it anymore and secretly told him the ins and outs of the matter. He was so angry that he scolded the managers under him on the spot. He had told Jia Yishan that he had to look over everything, which meant that he valued this artist. However, his subordinates mistakenly thought that Xiao Ying's mistakes had to be dealt with when he came back, so they did not report it to him in time. He was kept in the dark for several days. Su Yuji had just finished scolding his subordinates when he was called to his brother's place. He was accompanied by Huanya's CEO, Xiang Hao. Although Xiang Hao was the CEO of Huanya, he was also a senior employee. He did not expect to be called to the headquarters of F Group to meet the legendary President Su. After all, he had worked for F Group for so many years, but he had never seen this big shot. However, when he stepped into the office and saw a familiar face, he was so frightened that he almost cried out in surprise. That face was not just familiar. It was quite familiar. Su Jingting, Huanya's money tree, and the top celebrity in the entertainment industry, was sitting in the CEO position of F Group. He must be blind. It was his fault for not being smart enough. When Su Jingting entered the entertainment industry, he did not reveal any family background. He really thought that he was born poor. Besides, Su Jingting was no different from other celebrities. Apart from being a little cold and aloof, they all started from the bottom. However, Su Jingting's surname was Su. He didn't dare to think that Su Jingting was the boss. After taking a closer look, he realized that Su Jingting and Su Yuji had some similarities between their eyebrows. Xiang Hao was trembling as he walked. He was so scared that he almost fell to his knees. Fortunately, Su Yuji held him up. Thank you, young Master Ji.